Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. This is going to be a weekend reading. This deck here I have in my hands is the Mantegna Tarot. This is a deck of archetype cards, so let's see what kind of energies we get for the weekend. Where can we focus our attention? Where can we aim? It's way too many cards there. Where can we aim to meditate, strive to meditate, aim to emulate, focus our attention? We have Calliope card number 11. We have Philosophy card number 28, and we have Celestial Power card number 49. Lo and behold, this deck. This is the Starseed Oracle. Let's see what kind of message Spirit would like to offer us. What kind of inspiration or motivation for this weekend and this weekend's reading. The Starseed Oracle. Let's get a couple cards here. See what Spirit would like to tell us. The first one here is Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Let's see if we can get one more card, though, to add to this reading. See if we're going to have rough edges around the corners, smooth edges. Too many. There we go. Earth pulsing. Yep, it was waiting for the right opportunity to jump out. Okay, and then this last deck is the Neon Rider Tarot. I mock myself the way I say the word tarot. So we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the King of Wands, we have the Nine of Coins. The Six of Swords. Oh, we got two more. These are the Nine of Wands and the Four of Coins. Oh, it was going so well. What happened? All right. Well. Make it better over here. How about that? It's fine. All right. Calliope, card number 11, is the archetype for psychology. Understand the origin of your sadness. Are we still there? Are we still in the process of understanding or healing? Again, we have the full moon. That cycle has closed out, so it looks like it's still something that we're working on. Something we are working to heal, something emotional that we are working to transmute into a harmonic sound. It's a cycle that we haven't yet been able to close. Although with the Eight of Cups here, it suggests movement, understanding, acknowledgement that we need to walk away from certain things. And that juxtaposition here next to the Ten of Cups may suggest that you've caught a glimpse of I wanted to say eternal salvation. I have no idea why. Emotional fulfillment. Maybe there's something you're seeing on the horizon that brightens your days. Something that could grow and something that could bring you enjoyment and satisfaction, fulfillment, joy, happiness, and you're recognizing more so the need to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. Next to Calliope, we have philosophy, card number 28. This is the archetype for investigation. Observe the situation from many points of view. So, what kind of situation are we investigating? Maybe getting all the information we need in order to walk away from something, or maybe learning more about something that seems like it has a promise of emotional fulfillment. The King of Wands here suggests that we harness enthusiasm for that pursuit. The Wands suit is a suit of action. So, we'll take a look at that in just a moment. But that 28 philosophy, I distracted myself. Investigation, observe the situation from many points of view. So you also may be faced with choices, and in order to make the right choice for you, you have to observe the potential directions of each of the options in order to decide which one is the one that is best suited for you. I will come back and touch on that King of Wands in a moment, but let's finish up with these Mantegna Tarot cards. Moving on to Celestial Power. That is card number 49. It is the archetype for intuition. Understand the mechanisms of the various realities. So that is also understanding what motivates other people, what forces situations to change, and also how you must adapt to other people's motivations, their agendas, and the changes in different situations or environments. Intuition. Understand the mechanisms of the various realities. Everybody is living in their own reality. How does yours affect those around you, and how do the decisions that you make affect others around you? So, speaking of decisions, all right, I'll come back to this King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who can make decisions, and he's a go-getter. So he is balanced in determination and enthusiasm. He is the kind of king that will set goals and work to achieve those goals. Like, he understands that he has to put in consistent hard work to reach them. He knows what he wants and how to get it. There's also the salamander here in the card, which is like impervious to fire, right? It is a suit of fire, the King of Wands. I mean, the suit of Wands is a fire, associated with fire signs, fire element, and the salamander protects this king. It's also a symbol of power, as it shows that he has that protection. The King of Wands is a king who is protected. This is an independent, enthusiastic king, and he's able to garner the respect of others by his action that is made with a thought-out plan. He's able to find solutions to problems and situations. So, find solutions to problems and situations. I mean, we see here walking away with the Eight of Cups. That is one way to solve a problem, to remove yourself from it. I mean, essentially, these cups may contain contents, but they no longer bring the protagonist here emotional fulfillment. These 10 cups, those are full of emotional fulfillment. You have to make a plan to get from here to there. Perhaps it requires walking through a portal. Let's take a look at that card, Portal, from the Starseed Oracle. Portal says, doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. And I would pause and just interject here that if your thoughts are powerful, so are your words, and you should speak kindly to yourself. It would serve you to speak kindly to yourself, to speak of positivity and positive outcomes. If you can try to maintain a positive outlook at this time, with our words, we cast spells out into the world, and this is a way that we can focus on the words that we speak in order to have them be in alignment with that which we want to manifest. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying, yes, you have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. That, to me, seems like a great distance, but, that's going to be personal. To get from a point of acknowledging that which no longer serves you, things from which you must walk away, and turning towards that which is abundantly fulfilling for you. That may be, a personal timeline that you are going to contend with. How long it takes is going to be up to you and your journey, but this card Portal here suggests that great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. You can get a glimpse of this fulfillment. Yes. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. The Starseed Soul Inquiry asks, what would you most like to experience? I feel like that card does reiterate what I was saying in the beginning about getting a glimpse of possibilities. And it's further suggested with the King of Wands and the overall reading that your enthusiasm and plan of action can get you there. Can get you through that portal. But it will require letting some things go. So let's take a look at Earth pulsing. So this card says, Pulse of the Mother. Slow down. Time in nature. Well, it may be time for a vacation. Time to let yourself walk around barefoot with grass between your toes, sand between your toes, something like that. Smell the fresh, clean country air. Hey, if you're able to do so, it may benefit you. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides. In our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck and off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. Download an earth pulsing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This is the cover of the Starseed Oracle booklet if you need a reference. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. We look to other people in the external world to fill the void of the connection, holding, and belonging once given to us by the earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully as the mother once did. Forgetting that she's still here waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You'll be able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. The Starseed activation says, I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. That's definitely a call to connect more with nature. So if there's some kind of party or gathering over the weekend, which will allow you to feel connected to the earth, connected to nature, it's recommended, it's suggested by the reading that you seize that opportunity. Now, for the rest of the cards here from the Neon Rider Tarot, we're looking at the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is a mature, wealthy woman who has honed her skills. She has the ability, the skills to have this vineyard of grapes that surrounds her. She is very content and confident in who she is. She has this falcon here, which is a representation of intellectual self-control. The birds are often affiliated with thought. And here she has her hand very calmly out as a place for the bird to perch. There is a very healthy and balanced relationship she has with the bird. This is to say that she has a very balanced mind in spiritual and intellectual subjects. This is a woman, a protagonist who has made great achievements and is content and feels fulfilled with her achievements. This card suggests that we enjoy the fruits of our labor, that we should feel proud of ourselves for making commitments to ourselves. So when you make a choice to let things go and pursue your joy, that is a commitment to self. You make a plan and follow through on it, and you reach this sense of fulfillment portrayed by the 9 of Coins. These last 3 cards here are a little bit questionable. We have the 7 of Swords, somebody trying to make off with the swords. The soldiers in the background do see what he's up to. The question is, do they recognize it's for the greater good? This is a card in which the protagonist can be seen as a thief, deceitful energy. On the other hand, it could be a plan or work agenda in order to improve a situation, in order to end the warring sides. This is a card to me that always kind of leaves an open-ended question. We don't know how things are going to turn out. And maybe we see this, maybe we're taking some kind of action that isn't necessarily deceitful, but it is meant to be done under the radar in order to bring a situation into higher standing or equal standing, to level it out. And with this Nine of Wands following it, this is stress, anxiety. This is a protagonist who has been through the battles. He has lived through the battles. He has lived through war. He is beat up, ragged, worn, and tired. This is someone who has stood up for himself, protected himself, defended himself, and it has left him in rough shape. He has been through battle. He's been injured, as I said, and yet he is still holding this wand in his hands because he is still ready to defend if need be. It's like he has one more battle in him before he makes it home to his castle. He has one more battle. He still has some fight in him. So even though you may be facing challenges and perhaps been betrayed by someone close to you, you still have, if this is you in the Nine of Wands, and this is someone else that maybe who has deceived you, you still have the strength, the patience, the willpower, and the will. Well, that's the same thing. You still have the strength of will to overcome whatever this challenge or betrayal has been. Basically, this card says that you're halfway to your goal. It's more than halfway, but wherever you've been struggling, you're almost there. You've almost reached the end of it. You are working to overcome it, and you will overcome it if you hold on just a little bit longer. That's kind of the bottom line with that card there. With the Four of Coins here, this is a card where you're holding on too tightly to something that you need to let go. Is it your wealth? Is it your material stability, your material safety? Is there some notion or relationship or something material to which you are holding on tightly because you're afraid of how you will be perceived if you don't have it, or the challenges that will come up if you don't have that relationship, if you don't have that physical or material thing or structure or safety net behind you? What will happen? We must try or strive to be more like this protagonist in the Nine of Wands, trusting that we'll have what we need and not fearing that if we let some things go or if some things are taken from us, that we'll lose out, that we'll be worse for it. No, that is not true. But maybe some of this has to do with investigating a situation where you feel like you've been deceived. And perhaps that means having a conversation and talking it out with someone. Why wouldn't you do that? I can think of one reason why not. Because when you approach someone to have a conversation about ways in which you feel perhaps they have taken from you or deceived you, or you've allowed yourself to be deceived, it can result in an argument, a battle. Do you have the strength for that battle? Yes. What could happen after the battle? You could have to walk away from it altogether. It is the last straw. We saw that in the last reading. Don't hold on to it just for posterity's sake. Don't hold on to that person, that relationship, that situation simply for posterity. If it is something that is draining you, depleting you, taking something from you, it's time to let it go. If you're able to confront a situation or a person or environment that has been causing you trouble or struggle, confront it. You have enough strength to do so. Do your research. Do your research, investigate, and understand the mechanisms of various realities. There are cycles that move us. There are cycles that move you, and it may not be in the same rhythmic timeline as cycles that move someone else with whom you are interacting. We all live in our different realities. So how can you come to a point, address the conflict, take charge and face it, address it, have a conversation, and either agree to disagree or settle things, settle a dispute. It may mean walking away. Don't hold on for posterity's sake. Now, I have this deck here. This is the Visconti Tarot. Try to get a couple clarifying cards on this reading for the weekend. Make it quick because it's proving to be a little bit longer than I was hoping. We have the Three of Wands. Oh, we have the Strength card. It's kind of a gruesome depiction in that particular Strength card. I'll take that one. And what is that? The Fool. Okay. Well, one more? Was there another one? There's always another in this deck. I knew it. I knew it. I could feel it. We have the Three of Coins and the Nine of Cups. Alright. Yeah. Okay, traditionally, the Three of Wands is a card in which the protagonist is looking out onto the horizon with three wands and he's holding on to one of them. How can he bring his dreams to reality? That is, he's looking out on the horizon. How can I get there? Or how can I bring the abundance of what else exists in the world to me? This is making a choice. What do you need to do in order to bring your dreams to life? In order to manifest your dreams? Walk away. Yeah. Make a plan. Have strength. Okay. Take a leap of faith. The Fool. Build something. Build something. Very simple message there. Pursue your happiness. Find the balance. Be balanced in emotion and spirituality. In thought and spirituality. Okay, don't hold on to things too tightly. The Three here suggests that we build together. Building. It's a card of collaboration. It's also a card of creativity, and some would say it is suggests that changes are made by a force of three, which is a really weird thing to contemplate. But let's say, for example, you're at work and you have a goal of getting a promotion, and if you do get the promotion, it will come by way of your action. It will come by way of the shortcomings of your associates that also applied to that position. And then there's a third element at play. Maybe it's the perspective of the hiring manager, but that would be the three forces that would make it such that you could then take that job. So if there's situations in your life, goals that you're aiming to achieve, if there are dreams that you are aiming for, wanting to manifest, there are three forces that are going to impact the trajectory of your ability to manifest those dreams. Could be luck, somehow fortuitous energy falling upon you, falling upon your path. And finally, we have here the 9 of Cups. It's just shy of the 10 of Cups. So the 8, the 9, and the 10. Again, this is a card of emotional fulfillment. The 9 of Cups is very similar to the 9 of Pentacles in that we can take a step back after having made some achievement and feel proud of ourselves and the accomplishments that we've made, the accomplishments of our goals, and the sense of satisfaction and fulfillment and gratification we get from having accomplished those goals. This is spiritual and material fulfillment. It's very auspicious. Something. We have the potential for something to make us feel much better about our place in this world. Perhaps it is a connection to nature. Perhaps it is new relationships that are being built. Perhaps it is simply walking away from things that aren't working for us. Maybe there are other things that are in your life that are coming together, building a brighter future for you. But that is the message I have for the weekend reading. Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight.